Just gotta hop in party. Oop. Just went on screen. I hate making parties now, it's kind of retarded. Cause like, I'm just looking through my, and I'm gonna put on Do Not Disturb, cause why not? Create party. I'm gonna search for my alt account. Okay. No. Was a music tab? That's nice. Well, that didn't work for some reason. I'm gonna go to my second alt account. It is this one. Voice chat. Join. There we go. Now, yeah, okay. I'm in party chat now. But let's do some new channel. Why not? I'm gonna be streaming for like 30 minutes. I had to make an AUG loadout because of all these brain deads with an AUG. And so we're giving autistic brain dead a 2-year-old an AUG in Call of Duty, and they'd be able to get 10 million kills in 1 minute. It's kind of retarded. Oh, and also, this is the PS5 PlayStation controller mic, so if it sounds garbage, that is why. It's not necessarily meant to be a luxurious mic in a $70 controller. The mic is just a small part here. I'm pretty sure you're meant to actually just use the headphones instead.
Green light, green light.
It's so nice to have 120 frames. You guys, for you, it'll obviously be like 60 frames. But for me, it's super expensive. This is a game I joined into. Thank you. Game's kinda ass. I start off with somebody with VTOL and then this. He's so ass, he has to have his friend come around and kill me. And he's still there. To be honest, I might just leave this match. It's just camping. If you spawn into a VTOL, there's a huge chance it can be a terrible match. Might as well just get a couple levels on the AUG. None of those hit. Teammate, teammate, can you not make it so I'm unable to go backwards? I swear I'd be doing way better if it were the start of the match and it was a 1v6 because my teammates are holding me down. And then there's this retard just camping with a sniper.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
Yeah, that was a terrible match. I barely got to play and my teammates are retarded and just not letting me actually move. They need to stand behind me. You don't understand. They need to stand behind me to be able to play the game. Because they used everybody else as a body shield just to get through life. That's the kind of person they are. They have to depend on something else to actually be good in life, and they're still never good in life. It's just the rest of them looks good, but yeah, they'll just be jobless virgins for the rest of their life. You know, I never really tried out the Tundra. I never really thought it was good. I hated it. I felt like the, yeah, we don't be needing that. How many extra rounds is it? It's 4? Sure, why not? But actually, that only benefits me. What's damage? Minus 20% ammo. How does that work? It's a barrel extension. It's a barrel extension. How does that work? But I always like the Pelican, or whatever it is, more because, I mean, it's just good. Its shots are its shots are at least consistent. It's not like you hit somebody in the head once, they're dead, and then you hit somebody in the head again with the same exact loadout, and they only take 1 damage. And also has better ADS, so I can just run around and get headshot after headshot after headshot. It's just fun. I might try this with keyboard and mouse. I've never really played keyboard and mouse. Why does he Johnny Sins in the kill feed? I have him on my mind every day. He is all I can think. Oh, well, he's got blasted. You're such a bitch.
We've lost the lead. Taking control. Hostile pipeline established overhead.
Just... That'd be cool. That'd be cool if there was like a no-scope headshot from that range.
Throwing grenade.
Why do I remember? No-scope headshot. No-scope headshot from that range. Not barrel stuffing.
We've lost the lead.
Oh wait, Johnny Sins is on my team. Or is this just Cold War? How did they allow that name? Jesus, I'm on a roll. Yeah, I tried to no-scope. It won't let me. That was a nice streak though. Honestly, that one headshot no-scope makes up the whole match. Even if I suck ass, go negative like 0.1 KD, I don't care, I have that clip. Oh, what? Connection interrupted. God damn, this isn't Xbox 360. Like, Imagine Cold War on Xbox 360. It's runnable, just barely though. It's gonna be like 1 frame, 360p. I wanna see that. I wanna see somebody... Actually, Mark Music could probably do that. Get like Xbox 360 hardware on his PC and then just run Cold War, see how it runs. Get 2 frames on 360. No, like 0.1 frames, 0.1 FPS on 180p. Doing cookies. Pointless donkeys. Shit. Like I said before, why do I remember this one Black Ops 2 Rick music video? It was called I Hit, and it was just him, you know, lobby, just lobby with fans, and then all of them were trying to 360 no-scope that was my favorite Merc music video. The rest were kind of mediocre. I mean, I'd watch NEMS, and that really says something. That really says something. You know, I shouldn't say something. Good, bro. Like, why do we still have Xbox 360 problems? I'm on the PS5 right now. It's 2 gens later. Not even like 1 gen later. 2. See how inconsistent this gun is? Like, body shots after body shots from long range, or like at least mid range. What in the hell is that? That looks so weird. He's just aiming down the stairs with his wrist. But like close range shots, they do like no damage, and mid to far range shots, they do so much damage. It's like that's what I was talking about when I said inconsistent. Like, at least the modest Pelican is consistent. At least he has good content. But like, at least it's consistent. Sure, it might do less damage, might have less range, but at least it's consistent. Its damage drop-off is very low. It takes a while for it to like actually drop, and you know, there isn't a huge drop at the start. How? I am barrel stuffing him. How am I not hitting him? Imagine I get the war machine here. Is it? No, it's not the war machine. It's the death machine. But like, it seems like every time you open up a supply drop, it's like 70% chance to be a fucking napalm. It's like 60% chance to be for me it's like 99% chance for napalm strike, 0.1% chance for everything else, and or 0% chance for everything else other than UAV, which is a 1% chance, and then for other people it's death machine 90% or 5%, and then everything else just collectively 5%. Alright. Finally not level 1 with this. This is actually kind of a fun gun. I think maybe just smaller mag. Maybe the 7 round, since that doesn't affect ADS time. Level 8. I gotta double my level. Or no, that was level 2. I got 2 levels. So I've recently been re-watching Mandalorian. That was fun. Can't wait for the next season. I've heard they're making a new season. And can't wait for the Boba Fett series too. He was always my favorite character in the Empire. I mean, Jango, he was still not as cool as Boba. Sure, he was an actual Mandalorian, But, I mean, Boba was always just a straight badass. Django was, you know, bounty hunter, Mandalorian, you know, just ran with the Empire for the money. Boba just ran for the Empire for the stakes of running for the Empire. And he was always cooler than Jenga. Cause, to me, cause like,
Capture the objective.
Boba, I mean, I didn't like his armor as much either. I love the color scheme of Jenga. And he's known as the Mandalorian, not like Mando, you know. If you've probably heard his name. If you've watched the season 1 episode 8, you've heard his name. But if you don't want to hear it, if you don't know what it is, either look it up if you want to listen, or you know, just take off your headphones. But like, Din Djarin is the Mandalorian, but that's just the name of the series. He's just Din Djarin. You know, all of them have a name. There's Din Djarin, there's Boba Fett, there's Jango Fett, the known ones. What? They need to buff this at close range, it's retarded. Can't do video games, no show. Who was that? That was me stuttering. That wasn't even that voice stuttering. Ooh. You're such a bitch. But like, yeah, I just know him as Din Djarin. I don't know him as the Mandalorian because there were multiple Mandalorians. Mando was his nickname. But yeah, it's... But yeah, I feel like everybody should know his name. I don't like people referring to him as the Mandalorian or Mando, because he's not the only Mandalorian in the world of Star Wars. There are many more. Known ones being Boba Fett, Jango Fett, you know, the Fetts, and then obviously there's the Creed from the show. And also, he's not even the best Mandalorian. Boba Fett, or Jango, no, with Boba Fett, he's smarter than Mando. And, you know, Boba Fett is an actual Mandalorian, or Jango Fett is an actual Mandalorian, I'm pretty sure, right? He's not a foundling, I'm pretty sure. So he is, by definition, a Mandalorian. So should he be the Mandalorian? Because, like, you know, there's no other Mandalorians that were left back then, I'm pretty sure. Maybe a couple.
Enemy RCXD detected.
But yeah, it was just... Oh, no, well, the blue Mandalorians that were at... Wait, were they from Mandalore? I'm pretty sure they were. No, the ones that took off their helmet. They're Mandalorian, I'm pretty sure. So, they could also be the Mandalorians. If anything, Din Djarin is just Din Djarin. Sorry I'm mentioning his name so much, but, like, it's his name. And it's well known by now, or at least should be. Like, Din Djarin is just a guy that was lucky to get good gear, and, you know, was lucky to be a Mandalorian, and overall he was just really lucky, and sure he was pretty skilled, but he wasn't as skilled as Boba or Jango, who made a name for themselves. They weren't trying to be mysterious, and, you know, they actually made their fame. And they weren't influenced to the Empire. And, well, they actually weren't that infamous to the Rebels either. Who's gonna play both
Dominating us.
sides against? I
Go on
don't
the
know.
offensive.
Incoming smoke grenade.
But like, I won't call Din Djarin the Mandalorian or Mando. It's like in the military. You know, you got lieutenant, sergeant, private. It's like calling Lieutenant, let's say Anderson, just lieutenant. There's multiple lieutenants. He's not the only lieutenant. So you should call him by his name. Or at least Lieutenant something.
Securing A.
Mandalorian Djarin, Mandalorian Din, Mandalorian Boba, Mandalorian Jango. But in this case, it's just Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Din Djarin. So... yeah, it's just... I feel like they could have made us know his name from the start. And you know, he was part of the Creed. Or really the Creed? Am I just thinking of Assassin's Creed? I don't know, but like, they were part... yeah, they were the Creed. He was part of... Jesus Christ. So he never took his helmet off. They could have just kept him mysterious with him never taking his helmet off. Like Boba Fett and Jango Fett. They were known as the Mandalorian.
We're being dominated.
Maybe Jango was known as Bounty Hunter. Maybe. Maybe Boba. But I think Boba is more of an asset to the Empire than a bounty hunter. He did take bounties, but still, he was more of an asset to the Empire. But yeah, it's just... Boba and Jango were always known for their names, made a name for themselves. Same should be said for Din. Good. But yeah, same should be said for Din. Like, you know, Din Djarin rolls off the tongue. Kinda. My aim is nice. I should be going for the kill weapons. Who? Why does everybody look up there? That's so weird.
Hostile sentry turret active.
Good enough.
Throwing flag.
Taking B.
Why are you just standing there? Why does the zombie play so weirdly?
Enemy detected.
But like,
Port Nova requesting spy plane on
you
grid.
know, it's just kind of stupid. And also, he's already with other Mandalorians. The Creed. Shouldn't the show be called The Mandalorians plural? Because he was part of the Creed? Sure, they died out maybe, but still, at the start of the series, he was running with the Mandalorians. You didn't see them changing the name of the show to Din Djarin when they revealed his name? Like, feed! Ah, that hurts my throat. I physically can't do a high-pitched voice.
Enemy appears.
Oh shit. I knew my leg was over. What?
Losing C. This is it. No last chance.
Care package on standby.
I'm sucking ass right now. I was kind of thinking stupid how... Jesus, screen shaking, I still quickscope him. But I think it's just kind of stupid how everybody calls Din Mando. It's just kind of...
There's no winning this. The conflict, exit had
To me, it's just kind of sour,
Yet.
I
This
guess.
will not stand.
Kind of. Well, personally, isn't that cringe when somebody calls him Mandalorian or the Mandalorian, Mando, whatever. I just like to call him Din Djarin. You know, because everybody calls Boba Fett, Jango Fett. Nobody calls him Mando. Sure, nobody knows his name, but we know his name. Why do we call him Mando? See this new Baker skin. Wait, did I never get Baker? When did I do that? Oh, it was easy. What does he look like? What does he look like? A brown-headed version of Donald Trump? Bushfire. It's a brush fire, but to me it's bushfire because that's what the skin is. Well, it's more of a dumpster fire. It's a bush. Well, wait, that's not how bush looks. Never mind. Anyway, but it's easy to smoke. I haven't played Siege in a while. I should play it again. Alright, last game. Like the stream if I should play Siege again, and if you got this far. Reinstalling it would be the day that I am bored of Call of Duty. I rage at it sometimes, but it's fun.
Seize the objective.
And I'm never bored of it, because every game is usually something different. And also the game looks beautiful.
We're taking control.
Where did his reticle go?
We've lost the hard point.
I hear you. What?
Hard point is secure.
So you should play this game and have it like his
Hard point contested.
Fortnite video where he was cosplaying his friends as a military. That was a funny video. Yeah. No.
Contesting hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point lost. Hard point locked down. Contesting hard point down. Contesting hard point.
How? You look at him for a solid, like, second or two, and you still can't shoot him. Pull the trigger, 90% chance he'll hit him. Like, the way you're aiming now. What is that range? They really should nerf, like, I don't know. They really should nerf the gas mine. It's just OP. There's nothing else to say about it. I'm hitting my shots. They're just not registering. What is this? Jesus Christ. The amount of stuns the enemy team throws is so dumb. Like, if I put on a stun, and then throw it across the map, now I'm gonna become 90% of the COD player base. I swear, like, everybody just tosses a stun at the start of every map when they spawn, or when they respawn, and when they get a kill, and when they ever see something. And then they also run tac mask at the same time. If you're gonna abuse tacticals, then don't run tac mask. It's just a goofbag move. Like, it's just unfair.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Lethal out.
Hardpoint is secure.
What a troglodyte. What a troglodyte that person is. It's weird. Sometimes that is loud. Some games, the ammo for the Wakizashi shows 0-0. But some games it just shows nothing. Can you shut up? Blind fire? They can call it with a melee weapon just wildly screaming. Wish you use this hamster as an actual weapon. Nope. Oh, what? Teammate, how could you not hit him? He was right in front of you. And he's just spawn trapping because he can't get a kill. And he's still not.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Flashbang located.
Hit marker, what the hell? How did I not hit marker the other guy, but then I hit markered him? Fix this sniper, it's so inconsistent. I want to switch it, but it's a good sniper 90% of the time. But 10% of the time, it doesn't work. Like, make it consistent, please. For the sake of the player base, make it consistent. For the sake of me, at least.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
Like, if the other one did more damage, like at longer ranges, I would choose that one. But this one just doesn't do close range at all.
We've lost the
Ooh. That's why I like the other sniper better. What the hell is that? I'm gonna jump out. God. Like, if you play like that, just uninstall. What? I got killed by a trophy system? I got killed by a trophy system?
hardpoint contested.
Okay.
Contesting hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint.
Can you not just run into the spot
Contesting hardpoint.
and then just throw a tomahawk? Can you not just blindly throw semtexes into the spot either?
Hardpoint. Hostile care.
They're literally just blindly throwing semtexes in there. I suppose for me it's like, I need to hit them with a semtex or else they don't die. For them it's just, they can close their eyes, throw it 10 million miles away from me. Still get a kill.
Hardpoint is secure. Artillery targeting detected.
Male tango down.
Artillery targeting detected. Net call. Incoming artillery.
Jesus Christ. Can you put it down on the stuns and
Hostile air
tomahawks?
patrol detected.
This isn't Black Ops 2! No matter how much like Black Ops 2 you want it to be, it will never be Black Ops 2. They're never gonna remake Black Ops 2. They're never gonna even pay tribute to Black Ops 2. The game has changed. Even if they do try to remake Black Ops 2, the game series has permanently changed. They're never turning back because they have the most sales ever. Because they're catering towards like 10% of their player base. Then converted 90% of their player base to that, and if they switch back, then they'll lose 90% of their player base. Other than losing like 10%. Because the other It's because it's 90%. Because like the 10% infected the other 80%.
Victory's close. Make the CIA proud.
Or like people just got tired of losing them and just started playing like the 10% game dead. Like, actually, I kind of want to try the new SMG. That one was dead.
Hardpoint contested.
Oh, yeah, I've heard it's really good. Can this retard stop just blindly throwing tomahawks? They always hit me.
We've lost the hardpoint.
It's like his stream sniping me. Like, they always just hit me. Why? Does he have a permanent radar and is he only going after me? Like...
Hardpoint is secure. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts. Hardpoint contested.
Jesus Christ, what is... They need to fix their servers. They really need to fix their servers. Jesus Christ.
We've lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Body drop.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint
How
is
have they not nerfed the SMGs yet? They've nerfed everything except for the SMGs and shotguns. Because, no, they've nerfed the shotguns. They just haven't nerfed the SMGs.
enemy spy plane inbound.
If you can nerf the M4, which is something they never do.
Multiple hostile spy planes
It
detected.
took them like half a month to go through its life cycle
We've lost the
just
hardpoint.
to include a nerf for the M4, and it was even near the end of the game in its lifetime. Like, what? Oh, it won. Jesus Christ, really? But yeah, it's just kind of dumb. Also, when will we get when will we get theater mode back? Like, we won't have any problems with our infections because you have enough money to get a really good anti-cheat that also goes into theater mode, right? Hold on, alright, this is my last game. I just want to check real quick. Activision net worth. $1.5 billion in 2019 is their net income. That's what they got in 2019. Total assets, 19.845 billion USD. Total equity, 12.8 billion. And you're just too lazy to add an actually good anti-cheat that people just can't uninstall and then it'll be fine. For people to do balancing because you obviously can't balance stuff, and you know, like, hire better reviewers because, like, camping, the game's catered towards camping, most likely because the reviewers camp. The only time a game will change its game is when either it's the most, like 90% of the player base wanting a change, which only like 10% of the player base, no, like 5% wanted it to cater more towards camping, and, you know, when game testers aren't happy. And for some reason, game testers have gotten worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and even worse over the years. Every single COD, every game tester, every, like, game tester you see on YouTube, every single COD, you just see it get worse and worse and worse. And that's why they cater towards camping more and more and more. Because The game testers love to camp more. That's a thought for you. Ending thoughts on the stream, and I'll see you guys. Bye bye. I accidentally took a screenshot.